Our top stories. Tributes paid to late former Chief Justice. Government seeks to ease Ebola fears. And Barbados' volleyballers keep up a tradition. Welcome to Nation News for Thursday, August the 7th, 2014.
No matter where you are in the world, at home or abroad, Nation News keeps you connected with what's happening in Barbados through our website, video newscast, and online e-papers. So stay connected with Nation News. Your time, your way.
Tributes have been paid to former Chief Justice Sir Denis Williams, who has died at his Rockley home at the age of 84. Chief Justice Sir Marston Gibson said Sir Denis was a tower of strength, enormously erudite and learned in the law. At the time of his retirement from the bench in 2001, Sir Denis had been the longest-serving judge in the Commonwealth. He was in the judicial service for more than 3 decades, having been appointed at the age of 37 as the youngest judge in the Commonwealth. Since his retirement, one of his most public functions was as arbitrator in the Ebola case, when he found in favor of the contractor. Sir Denis also acted as Governor General from December 1995 to June 1996 after the sudden death of Dame Nita Barrow. The Minister of Health, John Boyce, says the possibility of Ebola reaching Barbados is low, even as he gave assurances about the ability of our health service to cope.
The Ministry of Health will strengthen its preparedness measures to ensure that we are able to respond effectively if the need arises. This includes sensitization and training of healthcare workers to update them on Ebola and to ensure that they are equipped with the knowledge and skills they need to protect the public and themselves. And of course, the dissemination of information to the general public is a critical aspect of our preparedness efforts.
He told a news conference that unless people travel to the affected areas in West Africa, it is unlikely they would contract the virus. Infectious disease experts say Ebola is hard to contract and good infection control practices can stop its spread. What's more, Ebola is much less contagious than many other common diseases. The virus, much like HIV or hepatitis, is spread through blood or bodily fluids and is not airborne. Government is looking for jobs for skilled Barbadians in Canada because of difficulties with traditional lower-level labour programs. Minister of Labour Dr. Esther Bayasuku said the program for hotel and restaurant workers was facing challenges largely because of Canada's rising unemployment rates and also because of bad press about the treatment of Barbadian workers. The Labour Minister was speaking as he joined 5 other ministers in fielding questions on the last day of the 3rd Diaspora Conference at the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Centre. Minister in the Prime Minister's office, Senator Darcy Boyce, told the audience that Barbadians abroad should be encouraged to promote their homeland as a jurisdiction for investment in the same way they now promote it as a tourist destination. The newborn with a rare congenital heart problem we told you about on Wednesday traveled to Colombia overnight for emergency surgery. Sebastian Mitchell was taken by air ambulance accompanied by his mother Samantha and a 3-member team of specialists from the hospital where he will be treated. Sebastian's uncle Corey said members of the family would take turns traveling to Bogota over the next few months. A British national has been fined $25,000 for attempting to import 1 kilogram of cocaine here. 35-year-old Sele Anache arrived on August the 4th from Trinidad on his way to London. He was interviewed by police who referred him to the QEH, where they say he passed out 52 packets of cocaine. He appeared in the District B Magistrates Court and was fined $15,000 for possession and $10,000 for trafficking. If he does not pay the fines, he will face 36 months in prison. In sport, volleyball, Barbados' men are into their 14th successive semi-finals at the Caribbean Championships. They defeated hosts Trinidad and Tobago in 4 sets at the Jean Pierre Complex on Wednesday night. Barbados came from a set down to silence TNT 2025, 25-23, 25-22, 25-18. The Bajans will take on Suriname on Friday. In football, Barbados' under-15 girls were thrashed 4-0 by Trinidad and Tobago in the first match of the CONCACAF tournament in the Cayman Islands on Wednesday. And finally, a Brazilian husband and wife have discovered live on radio that they are brother and sister. Both had searched for their mothers who abandoned them as children, but it turned out they were looking for the same woman. Adriana, 39, and her husband Leandro, 37, who did not want to give their surnames, have known each other for 10 years and now have a 6-year-old daughter together. The couple thought that their mothers were two different women, even though they shared the same name of Maria, which is a common name in Brazil. And that's it for Thursday. For more Nation News, log on to our website, nationnews.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And do get your Weekend Nation on Friday.